Florida, where today the Pittsburgh Pirates entertain the Tampa Bay Rays from beautiful league competition. And if you want to talk about competition,
good work. Moved him up.
and that'll drift out of play.
Against a guy named Cole.
And there's a drive to right. On cue, nothing. Hits this one hard. He's on the 40-man roster with the walks. He's gotten on base a bunch. Bluff start. Jigba. Looked like
hear that news and for them to tell me that they're on opening day to support me, it's really cool.
You know, Mitch, you just mentioned
A bit more confidence each and every time out.
What do you think that moment will be like when you look at it, when you grab the ball? Let's hope it's a great day for you in Cincinnati. We appreciate the time.
Yeah.
It's Keller, guys.
Robbie, thank you.
I think.
Yeah. Called third strike. That's the fourth K. Was there something to do with an umpire call?
Yes, had to do with a bad first base call.
So he can do it all. And he draws the walk after. That's the at first base. Bay puts a chair and a trot breaks for third. And Heineman.
It hasn't been consistent.
No.
But I'll say, I think some umpires are a little more.
So when goes down, but that'll produce ski. Gets the job done.
30 years. We haven't come up with anything in 30 years.
Rhymes at least.
A name that rhymes. Choi. Nice play at second by Simon. Batter's boxes. Strikeout. Back to back. Yeah.
In the batter box.
Pop up. Owing shortstop left field. It's
In the bat. Very well.
Patino was
Close behind the bag.
Again, the wind looks like it's blowing out a little bit.
Very good at the plate, just locked in. A pitch, it's swing. He knows he got it maybe good enough. But just getting over that wall. A confusing play over in Sarasota, that home run that was not. Scenario is that the single.
Or you weren't sure necessarily right away.
Show a ball, didn't do anything. There was no signal from any umpire because Kanan coming around first didn't see a signal. Pass him. Passed him just by a step or two.
Adolfo Castro struck out looking in the second.
Messing up the last play of the game. Similar thing where the runner got passed. He 5 or 10 minutes later. I wanted to hear how he did it.
Base hit to left. That's great.
Adolfo hitting the ball the other way.
Nope. Put a foot down and impress. Tyler Heineman hit by a pitch.
No.
Yeah, spring training, you never know. It's interesting to see 9 of 33.
Wow. Another one.
Another guy hit.
We don't often make mention of the backside breaking ball.
I've not looked at his numbers recently. Sneaky pop.
He has had a great spring, and he's hit the ball better than Sneaky.
Rolls this one to short. Being at 5-0, and now another guy trying to win a job. Unhelped.
Bunch of strikeouts, 56 and 34 innings. They've always been unusually tall.
6'8" spring. It's the strikeout of.
Shocked that it was just 94.
Luke Raley. And gone. Luke Raley. Free agent signed by the Pirates. A lefty. When he went in camp.
Pretty good pitch there. Perhaps a touch. does bring a lefty into a game. Those
yeah, and they need to get lefties out.
exactly.
And he does here.
And always a little more difficult as that player.
Means that really Rocca
Feeling the pressure, and they want to know where they're going to end up.
Perdomo strikes
in hockey. Happen to be the Blackhawks fans.
I like all this offense. They're stashed in my head here, including the numbers that you have to be thinned out.
The guys that are going to the minor leagues, we have to get them down to get Choi and Santana this year, which is for us. But G-Man's done a nice job. I mean, he
performances of guys like the man who's at the plate right now. I know he's delivered some
player, but as a person is just his steadiness. You know, he doesn't ever get too high.
As well as highly skilled players. And one of those wears number 22, and it's nice.
Doing it, and then the ability to have at bats for him was really important.
And I still have it, and it doesn't do any good that it's here because I can't show it to people that are
able to get up. A good friend of both of ours, Ben Boma, text me because I think he was working that day, and I don't know if I've been as excited when I got a letter in the mail and it had your name be proudly displayed.
Oh, it'll be wonderful there, and you caught us at a time when we could both write.
his brother a Buckeye, and he's a Bucko. And Vidal, it's his 6th outing. Connor Joe feeds him.
I think it's got to be hard on the
Bucks. A little deflection off the glove, and that's gonna.
They can't do that anymore.
Well, for those of us that keep scorecards, we say that's
way.
That's right.
Moreta strikes out.
All of that. Here's an uncontested steal.
No, you got to double down.
Double down, perhaps a double play.
So, I mean, you look back and an honor to start a season against Tom Seaver.
Weekly hit. There's Bay. Zamora. Oh,
hey.
Stab by Connor Joe. He was playing way. He had in the 3rd. Castro carries out. Caught by.
And that's an example, except this one yet.
Oh, foul.
I'm just trying to have fun with them.
How much has it helped time this spring?
When they played, and he was smiling too.
What's your relationship like with them?
Initially, and Kevin Plawecki said, "Hi, Kevin."
Very unprofessional.
And then Rich Hill is there. He is. 4-3.
Oh, it's hard to see them. It looks like they're in a holding area, doesn't it?
Rowe throwing out a runner from the outfield, and he goes down. And now Nick Gonzalez.
Yeah, he's had a nice spring. That short